If I were a man, life would be sweet. I'll sit legs wide open and take the best seat. No more smile, sweetheart, or stay in your lane. Just power, control, and a steady pace. If I were a man, I'd lead a meeting, own my name. No more whispers, she slept for fame. I'll boldly walk in the night, no looking back behind, no fear of shadows lurking in the dark. No husband's blows to set me right, or bruises from a couple's fight. No, she must have provoked that fight, or those loud whispers, speaking, Guma, stay, don't go. If I were a man, menstruation, that wouldn't exist. Or perhaps maybe, just maybe, I'd make it a bliss. A public holiday for every cramp, with foot massages at my menstruation camp. I'd make pads rain from the sky, and I'd fine any man who dared to ask why.
If I were a woman, I would know how it feels to walk around in high heels. I would build my esteem on the foundation of makeup. I would take up every opportunity to slay. Every single day, I would shop until I drop. But stop! What if my no suddenly meant nothing at all? What if fear and anxiety were constantly banging at my door?
What if my gender
Determined my job? What if, as a woman, I had no place at the top? What if I was a woman, they would undress me every time I passed by. My laugh would be too loud, and my wings would be clipped, and my dreams would be fixed to the ground.
Madamu Hakana?
If I were a woman, the workplace would be a hell of a place. I would have to raise my skirt every time I wanted a raise. And my body would be taken as a token of appreciation, and my rebellion would always result in rejection. If I were a woman, culture would command that I always obey my man. I wouldn't be allowed to
raise my hand or
raise my voice. Even when he lay his hands, I would have no choice but to make it work. I would be stuck. And the color red, and the color red, and that's the nightmare of
being a woman. Now do you see the weight I bear? The silent screams, the hollow stares, the walls I climb, the chains I break,
the broken dreams that dim that light. Now I feel what you feel. My feet have tasted the courage it takes to scale your heels. I feel the weight on your shoulder, but the wait is over. Better days are getting closer.
But I do not need saving, no, I do not need a knight. All I need is someone to amplify my right. Not to speak for me, but to stand by my side. To call out what's wrong and not just let it slide. To see my worth and not just what I wear. To stand with me when the world says no, not just in shadows, but where my light must glow.
Your fight is mine. Your fears, my own. No one should fight this battle alone. Together we will fight.
For justice.
For balance.
For what's right. Not him against her.
Not her against him, but
equal hands in a shared land. One voice.
One dream.
One hope.
One stand.
Building a world where we both rise with grace. Thank you.